Hi everyone. The moment we talk about analytics, the first thing that comes to mind it's only for engineers. It is very technical thing, this and that. So we have with us Miss Nikita. So ma'am is from I think from John Hopkins. You have done your
Data analytics.
data analytics from John Hopkins, and she is assistant professor at VBS College. So ma'am, if I want to give an example to for everyone to understand any easy example, Netflix is something which everyone is on to. So
Yes.
how will you explain analytics ka concept with the example of Netflix?
Netflix. Okay. So analytics is something that is there everywhere now. So if you take Netflix into consideration, I'm sure all of our audience, anytime they go to Netflix, it has become their hot site. And now, if you know, everyone is suffering from one particular issue, that is what to watch, right? They take so long just to decide what to watch that the entire time is up and they still
Correct.
can't decide what to play
What
and
to
what
watch?
to watch. So that is where analytics comes in. That is how Netflix has implemented analytics, that they will recommend you the best possible matches which match your entire preferences, your mood, everything, and it gives you a set of recommendations that you get as top 10 recommendations. And depending on whether you click, whether you watch or not, these recommendations get updated every time you visit Netflix. So this is a very simple example of analytics that Netflix has implemented. Now, other social media websites like Hotstar, OTT websites that you have, they have also started to implement the same. But Netflix has the best recommendation system, which will give you the closest match to your preference. So that is an example of analytics that
Analytics.
works. It
And
makes life easy for you.
correct, correct. And if we take the example of Instagram Reels, for example, the
Yeah.
one you were talking about earlier. So in Reel, my recommendation of Reels will be totally different from your Reels, and maybe a child is watching. So everyone is getting
Yes.
their own list.
Yes, of course. Like for example, whatever you want to watch, the advertisements, the reels that you get will be completely from different set of social media influencers. The ones a child or teenager gets would be from different.
Different.
Not only the recommendation system, even for influencers, the best time when they have to post their reel so that they get maximum views and likes, that is also decided by analytics, by the algorithm that runs by,
Correct.
because they want to earn money after all. So analytics is not something that is only specific for consumers. It is also very much specific for all the business organizations, anyone who wants to sell, promote anything, what to do, when to do, how to do, all the answers, all the decision making is made easy by analytics.
Correct, correct. So rather than in a simple way, rather than going through the whole list of thousands of things, and you are going to recommend me a few good things based on my preferences, based on my last watch videos,
Yes.
like that. Great. So that's make us much more easy to understand what
Easy to
analytics is.
understand. Yeah.
So now becomes the second question: what is going to be my role in this? If I join your college, so what is going to be my role
in the field of
in the field of
analytics. Okay, so if you join VBS, VBS has started analytics. It's the first institute that started analytics 8 years back when it was not even so famous
Common,
as it is
yes.
right now. And I have been on this journey since 3 years with VBS. So whenever somebody joins us for the analytics program, the first thing that we do is we try to find out the forte of that person, where the skills lie, how to hone that skills, where are the places where the skills lag, and then we try to brush them off. So as a program, we start from the basics. What is analytics? What you need to know for that? How to become more proficient in it? And as you go on, we send you for live projects, for internships. We have tied up with IIM Bangalore and Analytics Society of India, for which we go for research projects, internships, placements, everything. So we are a chapter of Analytics Society of India, which is a very esteemed thing right now for VBS. So that is one thing that we send you for, and we give you a lot of exposure with industries, corporates, and try out different roles in the field of analytics, because analytics is not something that is limited to one particular role. You have many portfolios. So finding out the correct match for you and making the best possible choice for you, that is where we help you.
Right, correct, correct. And ma'am, is it only for engineers to survive, or anyone can go? Because the moment you talk about it, it's very technical. Sounds very technical.
Yes, this is a question I have been asked multiple times. So as an engineer, you will definitely succeed, but if you are a non-engineer, you will succeed a little more faster, I would suggest.
Okay, first.
Because there are no preconceived notions in your mind that you are coming with. You are starting on a clean slate, you know.
Correct.
So the picture, the canvas is very clear for us to paint a picture, whereas when engineers come, they already are very much well versed with statistics, mathematics. There's no doubt in that. But the critical thinking development part, that anybody can have and anybody can implement. So that is the basis of analytics that we want, that you should be curious about things, you know, why something is happening, how did this happen, can we change it. So if you are a curious person, then you can go for
You can
analytics irrespective of your background.
Great, great, great. And it's not like I normally give the example of phone. So if you are able to use the phone, you will be able to navigate through all the tools as well. You don't need
Yes.
to build the tool. You just have to know how to use the tool.
Use it.
Correct. So
Exactly.
then it's more easy for everyone.
More easy. That is what we teach you.
Correct, correct, correct. And so, if I want to join your college, is there any kind of a prerequisite? Do you want me to learn something and come, or
No, you just have to join us. We are there to give you everything, whatever you need. We will understand how much you know, how much you don't know. Before initiating you in any specialization, we give you a foundation course that will build the entire foundation for the course for a month, and then we let you go for the specialization. So you do not have to come with any prerequisites or anything prior to
Correct,
this.
correct. So if anyone want to do, because they have now time before they join the college,
Yes.
so they can go through a few basic videos and basic courses if they want.
Yes, they can go through basic videos. They can understand a little bit of stats behind analytics, how things are related with each other. They can go through various tools that are there right now available. Open source platforms are there. There are a lot of those. They can just get a little bit of hands-on, or you can say an experience how things look like. That would be really helpful for them.
And VBS has always been the good in analytics when it comes to
Yes.
analytics point of view. So there are a lot of courses which you people are doing for the students as well.
Yes.
So that will be taking care of my this thing.
Yes,
So any
of
courses
course.
which you can
We
recommend?
start from everything. We start from basics of Python. Then we have visualization tools. We have SQL database management tools. And then for visualization, we have Power BI and Tableau. Apart from these courses, we have predictive modeling. We have deep learning, everything. If a person is not very good at deep learning, we'll send them for visualization tools and so on. So we look for those courses, and then we send them for projects like the recommendation system of Netflix. So right now my students have created a project where you give in a plot of a movie from wherever you want, just give in a random story, and it will read the story and decide in which category on Netflix this particular movie will be put in. So that entire project has been done by two of my students, which we are going to
wow.
present right now at a national level. So these kind of projects we put you a part of, where you learn things, you get hands-on experience and so on.
Great, great, great. So if I'm joining the college, so what kind of jobs are there in analytics from your college or in general in the market?
From the market. So there are so many profiles that if I start listing them out, we will never end this. So I'll just give you a rough
Couple of
gist
most
about
common one
it.
where-
Most
where-
common ones. So one is who only goes for visualization tools, very much perfect for non-coders who don't like coding much. So they have to use the graphics tool, the Power BI, Tableau, visualize, get inferences, understand what the data is trying to tell them, identify anything, and help the organization in decision making. Other profile that is very much in demand is the predictions, that everyone needs to know what the future holds.
Correct.
So how the business will proceed, how will it grow, how will it not grow. Even stock market right now relies completely on analytics. So predicting anything, that is one of the domains, portfolios that our students work for. Other than that, something unprecedented then comes up. So what would be the impact of that? So that I would say is a data analyst. When you predict, then you become a data scientist, and when you visualize, you just become a data engineer. So these three are the broader, you can say, portfolios, and under these umbrellas, there are many more
Multiple,
options. Then.
right.
Yeah.
So then last question is around the Python. So what is Python? Because today no one talks about marketing finance. The most commonly used term is
Yeah.
Python. So when we talk about Python, is it a language or is it a tool which student can which will be trained for?
Okay. Python is a coding language. The tools that we use to implement it, there are many. We have shell script, we have Jupyter, we Anaconda, so on. So Python is a coding language basically, and believe me, it is so simple that language is like we conversing and we telling computer what we need to be done. The language has become so simplified over the years. Earlier, coding, scares people off, that you need to take care of
Correct,
so
yes.
many things. But now the language has been designed such that you just need to tell the AI that what you need to do, and it gives you the output. So Chat GPT is a generative AI that is going on. We are planning to incorporate that also over here. So now we are relying on Python to go for generative AI and make life even more easier for everyone.
Correct.
So that is what Python is.
Correct. So you don't need to now worry about that. So if you can use AI, you can use Python as well.
Python.
Great, great. So last date is coming to apply for VBS college. A link is given in the description box. You can check it out. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much for talking
much.
to us.
Thank you.